Well, hello everybody. It is the One Tree Jimmer live on YouTube, and the game is Ark Ascended, and I am working on breeding a pair of little kitties. Not just any kitties, my best strain of kitties. And Jimmer has just hit the male that he needed that matches the best female baby. And now we have a perfect breeder pair that have the same stats. Right here. Wonderful stats. Just wonderful stats to start with. We're getting there, man. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. We can get this melee over 400, man. We'll be just getting it. I want to get the stamina to 2200. And we're slowly but surely climbing in the rankings. Now we got the stamina at 1540 guaranteed. We got the melee at 39.2 guaranteed. All these are going to be guaranteed. So as you can see, Mama Kin, she's growing up. And in 14 minutes we'll be able to get her set. Once the imprint's done on her, she'll be at the exact same stats as him. This was the original mother of both of them. I just put points into her. As you can see, 633, I got her up to 2200, 10k. And it didn't take many points either. I had like 30 some points I put into her. I mean, you can see she's barely got an EXP in her. But, she's doing what I want her to do. And I'm okay with that. I'm gonna take this stuff here and just kind of toss this into the old kiln here. I don't know why you don't have food. There we go. You know what? We'll just toss all this meat in you. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. All these babies are growing up to be nice and pretty. True darn. This thing ain't the greatest. It was a very low level, but call her Chewy. 'Cause I know those things like to bite things all the time. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, yeah, putting away this stuff. Oh, you know what? I'll eat that. My guy's hungry. Putting away some items. I was out and trying to level up the old breeder kitty when one of the gamers was asking for a fire kitty. And I ended up giving it to him for free because people had helped me out when I needed stuff. I was asking what they were willing to trade and they brought me some, so I passed on the goodwill and gave the gentleman a really nice fire kitty I had with no points in it, so he could assign him where he wanted himself. He was pretty stoked. You can see they're writing right there. That JFlex Gamer was the guy I did that for. But these are my new ones. This is the best of the strain. These two that I'm raising right now. A very beautiful breeder pair that are going to give me mutations that I am wanting. Oh yes, they are. These were bred from 224, a 224 and a 225 strain, and their level went down, but their stats went up. So I have room to work. I'm breeding these things up even higher. That is nice. It's amazing that I have a 217 set of breeders with a 255 stats. But we're getting there, slowly but surely. This is the mother of those two. And we were going out shopping. Meaning I was working her levels up because she was clean. I added her points, some of her points that was on her. She had 35. And I'm just trying to work her up a little bit because I'm just going to use her and this one right here. These two are going to be working together. This one is a junk one that literally I pulled the trait from, and I'm gonna get rid of. It just, yeah, it's done its job, and I mean, when attacking, it really isn't doing so well because it was such a low level. She wants care in 9 minutes. We're gonna crate these two up. Because for some weird reason, the animals can't follow me down the stairs. Sorry about my nose is running really bad. I apologize. You have to hear me snip one. Yeah, for some weird reason, they won't go down here. They can't figure out how to go downstairs. So pretty weird for a cat not to be able to know how to jump down a flight of stairs. But we're going to it. Oh, he got another level up. I want to put it there. And we're gonna. Fantastic. This was a 224 perfect tamed. It was a 150 that I perfect tamed to 224 with kibble. And his name's Gallagher. He's gonna end up being my Philo kitty I use. I have another one that was a I think 30 or a 140 that has better stats than him when they were both at untouched. So I'm gonna use Bucky as the breeder, and Gallagher's gonna be and he's got mineral harvesting, or like minerals. I think it's to haul metal. I can haul more metal. Yeah, the weight of minerals in its inventory is reduced. So once I find a good female, I will breed it with him. He's a ginger. He is a ginger colored. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. But like I said, we're waiting on I have to give an imprint on her in 6 minutes, so we're just kind of waiting around for the 6 minutes, and then we're going to go on an adventure with her to level her up. Mean girl. She wants to roar. She wants to do this. Oh, it won't let me. Probably because she doesn't have enough to do it yet. Yeah, if you do flame boost, she roars. And because she hasn't got anything in her bar, she won't do it. Which I think is kind of lame, but at the same time, it is what it is. But this girl is gonna be mean. Like I said, what I'm chasing for in stats is basically where she's almost at with me putting points into her. My base stats to breed up, I wanted at 10k with 2200 stam. I want the weight. The weight is actually over where I want it. But I want the melee at 600. That is what I'm breeding up to. And I haven't even hit mutations yet. I have been breeding up. I've got them at 6,600. Like I said, I'm getting them there, man. I'm getting them there. You see, that's 6,600, 1,540, over 600 on the weight, 392 on melee. I want, like I said, these are numbers that I'm going to be working on with feathers, using traits. So they'll be good. They'll be good. That is for sure. Is she ready yet? 3 minutes and 48 seconds. Yeah, this one has very little stats in it. Are you almost ready, girl? I want to go shopping. I want to go get some more meat to throw into the old, I got to be able to keep making my narcotics and stimulants. And that requires a lot of scribbling. It's got 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Ugh. Hey girl, how you doing? 30 seconds. Let's see if she wants a cuddle. Is she going to be super needy, or is she just going to want a cuddle? There it is. 63, 36, 15, 40. The weight will still raise. And so will melee. These two, for some reason, when you do it like this, they don't show up. But here you go. I'll show you a trick. You guys ready? We grab her like this. And then we go in the menu and then we look at her. And you see how all of her stats raised on the other two? Now I'll throw her out, and her weight and her melee stat will be right where the other ones was. There it is. 392, 633, 1540, 6336. Exactly like her hubby. So now we have a perfect breeding pair at the same level that we can now, and I bred these up to get to this point. Now we can start rolling mutation with these two. And the daughter, any daughter that comes out of these, we're going to give, it's going to be part of his harem. So we're going to have 13 females and him. He's going to be surrounded by a circle of lovely ladies. And they're all going to breed, and they're all going to give me kitties, and we're going to look for the mutations. Any with the mother's mutation, going to the grinder. And the reason being, because a matrial actually dumbs down the bloodline, and the mutation from it will actually decrease the potency of the male's mutation. Basically, it'll just cancel it out, so you don't want it. And the matriarch, see, the matrilineal, see how there's no mutation there? And then the dad's side, patrilineal, there's 0. That means these are a clean breed pair. As you can see, I went through and I bred these up to get to this point. So we're good to go. I mean, I went through a lot of kitties, as you can see, to get to this point where they're at now. So now where we're at with these is we're going to start cruising for mutations. And any that gets the matrilineal side are going to get ground. The females will keep if they're clean. And any males that are clean, I can either just start selling them or grind them. But what I'm aiming for, like I said, is a 10,000 health, 2,200 on stamina, 600 weight, 600 melee. But now that they are where they are, we can go play with new kitty. She was the mother of those two. So what we're doing is we're going to go level her up. Attacking my target. And attacking my target. Beautimous. Okay. Now we're going to go kill a lot of big things. And I mean a lot of big things. Brutally and efficiently. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You guys don't know the power of the kitty. You can't handle the truth. We literally just leveled up by I almost killed all of those animals in one hit with this one by herself. That's crazy. I don't even begin to know what levels they're at yet, but I don't care. Oh, look what's waiting right there. They're just begging to be killed. See, and it don't take long to heal them up either. Getting trophies. Getting those trophies. They are necessary for boss fights. And that's why I'm breeding these kitties up. Not lying. Straight up. Doing it to kill alphas. I'm going to breed alpha killers. 13 of them to be exact. 13 alpha killers that will literally go blitzkrieg on anything that I unleash them upon. Look at all these wonderful, wonderful points going into that melee damage. Well, I mean, honestly, I do not feel that my life is in danger whatsoever, so let's start dumping stuff they don't need. Yeah, we'll dump that map. I don't care about that. He's doing fine. You notice how that bird was making noise like he wanted to do something, but when he seen 3 fire kitties, decided it was not wise? Yeah, that's the usual. That's the usual standard. Oh, here we go. We're just gonna get right to it. And another level up. I think there's another one right down here it wants killed too. Yeah, look at that. Kill these big ones. Oh yeah. Good stuff. Can the cats get out of there? Okay, they are smart enough to get out of there at least. Yeah, let's just keep cruising these points right into that melee. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah. Getting a flame boost. Oh yeah. Why you always gotta be up in my business, dude? You're on medium. Oh, he's overloaded, isn't he? He might be. I forgot to clear him out. Sauropods. Dump that. And that. Like I said, I will literally jump right off these and not care. Where are you at? Okay, you're good. You're gonna be my prime meat cooker. He does flame absorb, which heals his health, so he basically takes no damage. she does a flame roar, which gives extra flame to him to heal him quicker and make him everybody in the party more aggressive. How about you? You need a level? Nope. You leave that little baby Packy, Ryan. You leave that little Packy alone. He didn't do shit to you. See, look at that little guy. Didn't do nothing. You see that? Oh, you gonna come try and eat the baby? Ooh. Leaving the baby alone. I told you. Go for the baby. You're gonna die. I said, goddamn. We need to go check on Packy Baby. So my Packy Baby radar is going crazy. Did something hurt Packy Baby? How you doing, little Packy Baby? I think Packy Baby was over here. But we're cruising around for big critters and leveling up. You all wanted to know what an alley would run from? Now you know. I don't know what to feed these little guys. It's cute, but I don't know what to feed them. Let's say I'm not going to kill it, I just don't know what to feed them. Just keep pinging that, nobody's never told me what to, oh, Sarapod. Getting these trophies built up. And once those two kitties that are back up at the base are raised, we're going to breed them and go for our first mutation. We're going to ambush. Yeah. We're gonna let them two try to get some points too. Come on, I want to find something that deserves to die like this. Now, if you don't know what I just did, that's called Flame Leap. And I'll show you what it does on another larger creature. Yeah, hit it for 500. You gotta watch, as soon as it hits, the points show up. That raises her melee when she yelps. Or howls, yelps. When she howls. Oh, here we go. $700 damage. $700 damage on that flame attack. And it didn't do shit to her health. Nothing whatsoever. That's epic. Oh yeah, you're almost overweight, girl. I'm sorry. Dang. We need that. We need that. But we don't need the rest of this. Yeah, she doesn't have a lot of weight on her. So we need to ensure that only meat is on her. He's the jerky treat maker anyway. So we'll put that in him. He's got plenty. He's got plenty of room. Do we have any more critters? Look what spawned for us. Getting rid of these because I want bigger animals to spawn in. You are so pretty. Now die. Yes, lovely, lovely. Wow, look at all of that. Just dumping it. Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't need it. There we go. Told you, man. 600 melee. It is. If you use that as your base, it's crazy insane. You'd be able to get these things to like 900 melee at 600 melee. You'll get a. You just had to fucking do it, didn't you? I'm jumping out of the way because I know exactly what she's gonna do. Oh yeah. Done that. Now, did any of the big guys show up? Ooh, there we go. Yeah. You see how she's glowing really like bright white flames? That's because that's a melee boost for her by like 50%. And you see that bar, how it's going down? That's how long it lasts. Because her stamina is so high, she's able to, you see what I mean? I can run around and get these kills pretty easy. There we go. There we go. Yeah, see, now she went back to normal. When she does the roar, she gives herself an offense and a defense boost. That's right, you're gonna haul these, buddy. I'm gonna let you haul those. The rest of it can go. Except for that. And that. The rest can go. And that can go. There you go, buddy. Like I said, you're allowed up to a pack of 4. And could you imagine a pack of 4 of these off my new breed that's like gonna be way OP? Yeah, it would be insane. Now imagine 13 of these up against a freaking alpha. But with 1,000 melee, 50k health. Because that's what I'm aiming for. Messing with the wrong bitch. He thought he was all OG until, you know, reality set in. Oh, they'll get him. Not gonna do flame leap? I was waiting for one to go flying up in the air like this here. Getting good levels. She's getting good levels. He's almost up to 600 melee. Twin 2. I think we're running out of kibble. I think we've killed everything that there is. Oh, I spoke too soon. Come here, mother farger. Yeah. You all want to get down. I got the best kitties in town. Jimmer's used kitties. He has the best fire kitties in town. New or used, they'll definitely be good for you. Ooh, yeah. Here we go. Bro, I don't even need their help. I'm gonna fuck you up proper, dude. see how I got this boost going now? We go around, we find something like this here, and she hits him and kills him with white hot flaming rage. With infinite rage. See, now when he did that roar, it healed me. He healed me. When a female does a roar, wow, that Titan bow didn't stand a chance. You all need to follow me, because I have found... Now I'm going to show you, watch this. This thing's going to get froggy. And then I'm going to do this shit. Bam! Hit it for 400 right off the go. Now you see how I got this this nice bar of white hot flame going? If we find another kitty or something big, see, it ain't really working right now, but look at the damage. You see the damage? It multiplies it. Here's one. See, now watch. He healed us, all of us, the male did. Basically, if you come across a group of cats like mine, you run and never look back as fast as you can. Because you will not survive. It is guaranteed death. Now, would I put these up against a Giga? No, not yet. Once I get the strain bred up to where I want them, oh, I would put 4 of these up against a Giga in a heartbeat. I would put 4 of these up against a Giga right now. But there would probably only be one left after I did. Okay, it's time to go back home and put away the groceries. We got plenty of meat. I know we do. Got him. Look at that. Yeah. You see that right there? Ooh. I say let's fuck about with one of these guys. Come here, dude. I want to get one of those so bad, dude. Is there any last carnivores that I can... What is there? Yeah, that's... We'll head back for now. Yeah, a pack of these are just savagery. We're waiting on the other two. Yeah, how'd that work out for you, bud? Yeah, buddy. Come on. I'd snatch that bitch right out of the sky. Ooh, yeah. Come here, you. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Told you, man, they don't stand a chance. And this is like only one of my this isn't even my best kitties. These are like literally the throwaways that I ain't even happy with, that I'm leveling up just for shits and giggles to see how they perform. The babies that are being raised right now, the two babies that are being raised right now are the ones that are going to be the mutation grabbers, and they are already 6 statted compared to these at base. Uh-oh. Well, fuck around. I'm your Huckleberry. Told you, that's why she's named Mean Girl. And he just healed all of us. He literally just healed all of us. I'm really getting sick of this, dude. They're not supposed to be this close to me. So I literally have to manually get off and move the dumb bitch, because she's too stupid to know that medium distance means not up my ass. We got a lot of groceries to drop off. These kitties went full send. I have to empty their cargo because They are at max. I guarantee you that. Get rid of these trees so we have a clean valley to run through. Now get this. You guys are going to love this. They don't know how to climb stairs. They can run around rocks, jump like crazy howler monkeys, but watch this. You guys ready? They can't climb stairs. Oh, now they're deciding they can. I'm not really concerned about what she's carrying, because Homeboy had a lot more on him than she did. Yeah, these are the cream of the crop. Why? Something pissed him off, because he's here. That's why these are on attack. They're protecting my babies, and this thing will kill everything. He is a mean kitty. I'm telling you right now. Nobody pulls down on Gallagher, dude. He'll rip you a new ass. Okay, gotta put up my trophies. Got a lot of trophies, man. Got a lot of trophies. We're gonna go back out, that's for sure. We're not done leveling up old girl. We're just putting away groceries. I mean, as you can see, I've been working on trying to get ready for boss fights. Dude, I am hauling a bunch of meat in my inventory. Holy cow, I wasn't even paying attention. I need to start doing that a little more often. Yeah, just a bunch of meat in the old inventory. Like I said, you don't ever have to worry about cooking food ever again once you have these two, because they'll cook your metal, your food, everything else. I was wondering why shit wasn't kosher. Okay, we're gonna take that. We're gonna get rid of that. That. Need to meet. Need to meet. This. 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 Take this. The sauropods. Take that. That's all I needed to get rid of. Just as long as she can move, I can have her do her flame leap, and we'll be good to go. Yeah, we're rolling real heavy right now. But there we go. I hope I didn't set any of the animals on fire in here, because it will do that. The flame from her will set our ally animals on fire. I'm sitting there just like dive bombing it. Okay, you're going in there. You're going in here. I don't have a lot of this in inventory, just a couple, as you can see, you know, just a couple, because, you know, you never know when you're going to need a little bit of, you know, stuff for armor, which you also use that for armor. Yeah, somebody killed the spider, or I mean the Akatina pacemaker. That was horrible of them, huh? Okay, now. Now, as you can see, I'm almost over encumbered again, just with meat that's cooked and raw. I just got rid of 700 earlier. Here's another 700. You see what I mean? This is how I fill up get my coffers filled up, because this is what I'm wanting. She's all super happy, and then poops. How are you doing? You, we just leveled you up, so. Okay, let's see how close these guys are. You got to be close to done. Oh yeah, you're almost done cooking. Yes, you are. You are going to be a mean, mean kitty when you are grown. Yes, you are. These are my breeders. These are my best breeders. This is what I have worked them up to. The 1540, I have one that has 1850. And I'm hoping to try to get a male that'll, if I get the stamina pen for the mother. I tried it before and got it, but it sent a matrilineal mutation too with it, and I wasn't happy about that. So I had to scrap that kitty. I ground him up. But I have one in here that has 1800 on stam. That was 14. Where is it? 14. Right there. This female has 1800 stam. And what I want to do is I want to try to breed the male that we got now with this female while holding on to a feather, a Gigaraptor feather for stamina. And try to get that 1855. And then once again, it could also end up that I get some of her stats and it dummies down the baby, and that's not what I want. I want the baby to get the dad's stats but with the mom's stamina, because if we hit that, that will be a huge bonus onto it'll be a massive bonus onto my breeding line. Because like I said, I want the stamina at 2200 baseline with 0 points put in the kitty. And at 1855, this one right here is going to be the real deal. And that is my goal. I don't want this cat for anything other than that 1855. And as soon as I get it, I'm going to grind this cat. There's no more use for her. She's completely useless to me. Now, everybody else would be like, no. But her stamina, you got to remember, she's still a baby. So 1855 is not as high as the stamina's going. It's going to go higher. Because when your animals are babies, the stats that you see are not the stats you're going to get until they're grown. The grown and imprint stats are going to adjust the level. She'll most likely, and I'm meaning it honestly, she'll most likely end up being 2000 at adult. That's why we're gonna pull her right on out. And we're going to raise her. Because I forgot all about her until I started talking. Yeah, she is going to... I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I don't even care about that. I don't care about anything but this line right here. Right here. This is all I care about. This one line out of this kitty. Now these two are a matching pair of 217s with the exact, and I mean identical stats, these two. is a breeder pair. Right here. So we are going to have us a good old time with these two. You'll see why I'm doing this in a moment. Now, all of these are my property's guard kitties. Got a dino leash right here that surrounds the entire property perfectly on the interior wall. And anything that comes in here within range of this kitties, and that means the full width of this circle, above or below, will also get attacked in my little circle here. So think about this ball that I'm holding in my hand. You see where that little band around it is and how it has that nice little dome over it? That's exactly what's inside here. It's a nice big dome. And these cats will jump up in the air and snatch out anything that's inside that dome. Like, I will show you. This is the range and circumference. Now the dome is the exact same height as the peak of it right here. So the distance from the center to the edge is exactly how high in the air that any of my flyers and my cats can attack at. But it's the highest point of right here because this is dead center. So from center of this to where that line is how high in the air my animals will attack in my zone in this whole entire radius. And they'll never leave it. They will not leave. They will not walk outside of it. They cannot be drawn outside of it. But this one is the one, now we're getting this one racing because, as I said, we're working on this right here. And as you had seen when these ones were babies, they were at 1470. And now they're at 1540. You see what I'm saying? So this one, as a baby, is at 1855. And this is the only reason I want this kitty, is for this one line right here to breed with this one here, and for him to end up with a male with her that ends up with the mutated stamina bar at 1850 baseline. Because I believe once I add an imprint to this girl here, I will hit the 2200 after imprint. So that will give me that one stat that I wanted. So The male and the females that I have to breed now already have 633 weight, which I wanted. I want 2200 stamp, and that's what I'm going to try to go for with this one here. I'm going to see what it raises to after imprint. In fact, I need to take a picture of her real quick. There we go. With that stamina at base before imprint. There's a lot of work I'm doing right now to try to breed these up proper like. And I'm getting there. I'm doing really good. If we can pull this stamina line and get a male with daddy's stats like this, but with that 1855, and you got to remember it's 1855 before the imprint, so it'll be about 2200 is what this will be changed to, which will be awesome because that's no points that are going to go there, no points that are going to go there. The only points that are going to be distributed are going to be going into melee and into health. And I know it's a little crazy, but if he has a female with the same, with her, that has that mutation, that would be cool too. Because, like I said, when he gets to 1850, you know what I mean? When we can score the male out of him and her to get the 1850 mutation on his descendant, then we can breed the descendant with her and hopefully get a female that'll have all of daddy's stats, and then that male and female will be a mutated strain that you will continue to breed with the higher stat. This is what I do. And now I make it sound like it's super easy, but it has taken me, since I've started getting Fire Kitty, weeks just to get to the point that I have right now, to where I have a perfect matching pair. Is taking weeks. And to get the levels that I've got right now, these, to like the average gamer, that plays Ark, these base stats right here are more than enough for all of them. But not me. Mine will always be base with no points in them, 10k health, 2200 stam, 600 weight, 600 melee. Period. It will always be that way. Same with these. Them are the exact same levels you want for these. You want 10k, 2200, 600, and 600.